A love for basketball isn't the only thing NBA stars have in common. For some of the league's top names, their reputation off the court, especially when it comes to strip clubs, has become just as famous. Whether it's Blake Griffin reportedly leaving the club with a dancer or Tristan Thompson getting caught cheating on his wife with strippers, one thing is clear. Some NBA players always seem to find a reason to be at a strip club. James Harden is undeniably one of the most talented shooting guards to ever step on an NBA court. But surprisingly, basketball wasn't his first love. As a kid, he was passionate about baseball, playing both as a pitcher and at first base. However, everything changed around the age of 10 when basketball stole his focus. He sharpened his skills at Artesia High School, where he led his team to back-to-back state championships, averaging close to 19 points per game. Even as a teenager, Harden was making a name for himself. It wasn't long before colleges noticed. He committed to Arizona State University, where he continued to shine. In his freshman year, he averaged nearly 18 points per game, and his aggressive defense made him the Pac-10 leader in steals. By his sophomore season, he pushed his scoring to over 20 points per game, earning the title of Pac-10 Player of the Year. By 2018, Harden was virtually unstoppable. He earned his first MVP award, averaging more than 30 points per game. In the following 2 seasons, he topped the league in scoring again, first with 36, then 34 points per game. At this point, Harden had established himself as an elite scorer and one of the most feared players in the game. But his legacy isn't only built on stats. Off the court, Harden is known for his nightlife. A video of him at a strip club once went viral, stirring up plenty of controversy. After a tough loss, he was spotted again, this time seemingly seeking comfort at another club. While it's one thing to blow off steam after a hard game, what another NBA player did next is something no one saw coming. Lou Williams' passion for basketball ignited during his teenage years. At South Gwinnett High School in Georgia, he dominated the court, eventually becoming the all-time leading scorer in Georgia high school basketball history. His accolades poured in: Naismith Prep Player of the Year, McDonald's All-American, and a 5-star prospect who ranked among the nation's elite. Though the University of Georgia extended a warm offer, Lou took a different path. He declared for the 2005 NBA draft straight out of high school. Despite his remarkable skill, he unexpectedly dropped to the 45th overall pick, selected in the second round by the Philadelphia 76ers. His rookie year was rough, limited playing time and forgettable numbers. But Lou wasn't one to quit. He sharpened his craft in the NBA Development League, took every minute seriously, and eventually earned his place. By his 3rd season, Lou had become a vital asset to the Sixers. One of his most unforgettable moments came in the 2011 NBA playoffs when he nailed a clutch three-pointer that helped Philadelphia topple the star-studded Miami Heat. After 7 seasons, he started his NBA journey across several teams, including a meaningful stint with his hometown squad, the Atlanta Hawks, in 2012. In 2023, Lou officially retired, leaving behind a legendary career few could match. But Lou made headlines for more than basketball. In 2020, he visited the famous Magic City strip club in Atlanta. The twist? He wasn't there to party. He showed up for the club's famous lemon pepper wings, a claim that sparked both jokes and admiration. LeBron James is often hailed as one of the most complete and dominant basketball players to ever touch the hardwood. Drafted first overall by the Cleveland Cavaliers in 2003, LeBron wasted no time making history, earning Rookie of the Year and instantly becoming the cornerstone of the franchise. In 2010, LeBron shook the sports world with The Decision, announcing a move to the Miami Heat. His gamble paid off. In 2012 and 2013, LeBron won back-to-back NBA titles, earning Finals MVP honors both years. That same stretch also brought him 2 regular season MVP awards, cementing his status as the face of the NBA. Internationally, he represented Team USA with distinction, bringing home 3 Olympic medals: gold in 2008, 2012, and 2024, and bronze in 2004. When it came to celebrating milestones, LeBron added his own flair. On his 35th birthday, instead of opting for a quiet evening, he kicked things off at the Sunset Tower Hotel in Hollywood, joined by his wife Savannah James and his Lakers teammates. The night ended with a visit to Crazy Girls, a renowned strip club in LA. He was spotted leaving the venue with Savannah in the early hours. Not your typical birthday bash, but certainly one for the books. J.R. Smith, a standout athlete from Freehold, New Jersey, made a name for himself with a lethal jumper and highlight reel dunks. Multi-talented, he played baseball and football too, but basketball was his true calling. After a stellar year at St. Benedict's Prep in Newark, J.R. bypassed college and went straight to the NBA. The New Orleans Hornets selected him with the 18th overall pick in the 2004 NBA Draft. His raw athleticism earned him a place in the 2005 Slam Dunk Contest, and he posted over 10 points per game in his rookie year. A 2006 trade to the Denver Nuggets marked the beginning of his most electric phase, including a career-high 45-point performance and an incredible barrage of threes in the 2008-09 season. J.R. hit his peak in the 2012-13 season, winning the NBA Sixth Man of the Year award while averaging 18.1 points per game, including multiple 30-point showings. In 2014, he was traded to the Cleveland Cavaliers, and in 2016, he played a key role in securing the Cavs' first-ever NBA title, knocking down critical shots in the finals. But success came with controversy. J.R. was known for frequenting strip clubs, not just occasionally. He spent serious cash. Reflecting on it later, he regretted how much money he had blown, admitting to spending $160,000, enough, in his words, to feed 2,500 people in need. That realization hit hard. Paul Pierce, a Celtics icon and NBA champion, was admired for his clutch performances and leadership. But his post-retirement life made just as much noise, for all the wrong reasons. In 2021, Pierce went live on Instagram from a house party filled with strippers. The unfiltered stream, featuring alcohol, smoking, and lap dances, quickly spread across the internet. As a result, ESPN cut ties with him, ending his role as a basketball analyst. Unlike J.R. Smith, Pierce had no regrets. In fact, he doubled down on his actions, claiming he was just living his truth. While he certainly owned his narrative, it came at the cost of his broadcasting career. Born on October 13, 1977, in Oakland, California, Paul Pierce was raised in Inglewood, a place where basketball wasn't just a game. It was an escape route, but the road to glory didn't start with trophies. Shockingly, he was cut from his high school varsity team in both his freshman and sophomore years. Instead of quitting, Paul hit the gym harder than ever. By junior year, he wasn't just playing, he was dominating. As a senior, he earned a spot as a McDonald's All-American, sharing the spotlight with legends like Vince Carter and Kevin Garnett. At the University of Kansas, Pierce collected 2 Big 12 MVPs, setting the stage for his NBA journey. Drafted in 1998, he made a bold entrance, scoring 19-plus points in 10 of his first 11 games. By his third season, he averaged over 25 points per game, becoming the Celtics' clutch performer. Fast forward to April 2021, Pierce was let go by ESPN after going live on Instagram from a strip club, surrounded by cards, drinks, and dancers. The network swiftly cut ties. But Paul, he shrugged it off, zero regrets. In his words, he was just living life. Did you know? Paul Pierce once survived being stabbed 11 times in a nightclub in 2000, yet played all 82 games that same season. Gilbert Arenas, drafted 31st overall in 2001, was overlooked by many, but not for long. In just his second season with the Golden State Warriors, he bagged the Most Improved Player award, averaging 18.3 points, 6.3 assists, and 4.7 rebounds. Wearing jersey number 0, a jab at doubters who said he'd get 0 minutes, he went on to become the face of the Washington Wizards, earning 3 All-Star selections. But in 2009, his career hit rock bottom when he brought firearms into the locker room over a teammate dispute, resulting in a long suspension. Things spiraled from there. Unlike others who spent at strip clubs, Gilbert schemed one. He once bragged about ordering $80,000 in singles, tossed $40,000 around, had the rest snuck out, and then reported his card stolen, getting a full refund from American Express. Gilbert didn't just scam strip clubs. He once tried to sell his pet shark tank on Craigslist after his NBA decline. Jimmy Butler's journey is a story of grit. Abandoned at 13, raised couch to couch, he eventually found his stride at Tomball High School in Texas. With no D1 offers, he enrolled at Tyler Junior College, then transferred to Marquette University, where his toughness shone. Picked 30th overall in 2011 by the Chicago Bulls, he slowly worked his way up, eventually earning the Most Improved Player award in 2015 and becoming a multiple-time All-Star. In 2019, he joined the Miami Heat, where his clutch performances, especially in the 2023 playoffs versus the Bucks, cemented his elite status. But in 2016, during the Rio Olympics, Jimmy and a few Team USA teammates made headlines for unknowingly walking into a brothel, mistaking it for a high-end spa. They quickly left after realizing the nature of the place. When confronted, Butler jokingly denied he was even there. Jimmy is also a country music fan and has a coffee brand called Big Face Coffee that he started inside the 2020 NBA bubble. Kyrie Irving, raised in West Orange, New Jersey, was destined for the NBA from grade school. Initially playing at Montclair Kimberly Academy, he transferred to the more competitive St. Patrick High School before heading to Duke University. Despite playing only 11 games due to injury, he was picked number 1 overall in 2011 by the Cleveland Cavaliers, won Rookie of the Year, and later hit that iconic shot in the 2016 Finals. Over his career, he suited up for the Celtics, Nets, and now the Mavericks, making 8 All-Star appearances and earning gold with Team USA. But off-court, Kyrie's made waves, from flat earth claims to vaccine drama. In 2021, he skipped games for personal reasons, then was caught partying at a club, violating COVID protocols. Another time, he was seen vacationing in the Bahamas while his team was playing. Kyrie's godfather is Rod Strickland, a former NBA star and one of the best passers of his time. Ja Morant's journey to NBA stardom is anything but conventional. In high school, playing for Crestwood High in Sumter, South Carolina, he became the school's all-time leading scorer with 1,679 points. Still, he flew under the radar, unranked by major recruiting services. His only notable college offer came from the University of South Carolina, but fate had other plans. Ja was discovered by chance during a scouting trip and ended up playing for Murray State, a mid-major program. His freshman year was solid, but it was his sophomore season that made headlines. He became the first player in NCAA history to average over 20 points and 10 assists per game in a season, leading the NCAA in assists. By 2019, Morant was the second overall pick in the NBA draft, selected by the Memphis Grizzlies. He quickly made his mark, winning Rookie of the Year in 2020, becoming an NBA All-Star, and securing the Most Improved Player award in 2022. But his off-court antics also made waves. In 2023, Ja was spotted at a Denver strip club, where he reportedly dropped $50,000 in tips, going viral for his lavish lifestyle. Despite the drama, Morant's rise from high school obscurity to NBA greatness proves that underdogs can dominate, on and off the court. Allen Iverson wasn't just a player, he was a revolution. At only 6 feet tall, he redefined what dominance looked like in the NBA. Drafted first overall by the Philadelphia 76ers in 1996, Iverson won Rookie of the Year in 1997, became an 11-time NBA All-Star, and earned league MVP honors in 2001. Before the NBA, Iverson was a force in both football and basketball at Bethel High School in Hampton, Virginia, winning state titles in both sports and being named AP High School Player of the Year in each. At Georgetown University, he averaged 23 points per game, setting a school record and winning Big East Defensive Player of the Year twice. In 2016, he was inducted into the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame, and ESPN ranks him as the 5th greatest shooting guard of all time. Blake Griffin was born to dunk. He dominated high school basketball under the coaching of his father at Oklahoma Christian School, leading the team to 4 state titles. At the University of Oklahoma, he became the consensus National Player of the Year in 2009, and the Los Angeles Clippers picked him first overall in the draft that same year. Griffin went on to play for the Clippers, Pistons, Nets, and Celtics, officially retiring in 2023. His highlight reels live on, but so do some curious stories. One of those includes him leaving a strip club with a woman, reportedly not just there for the music and drinks. It seems like some players take the full experience a bit too seriously. Click on the subscribe button on your screen to check out more jaw-dropping NBA stories, on and off the court.